everybody wants to do that. But, you know, so many relationships don't seem to have that positive dynamic in it. So what was it about Courtney that made you choose her? Or are there any fundamental principles that you think people should be looking out for?
I would say before what you're looking out for, it's what you're putting out. You know, I don't understand the law of attraction exactly how it is, but what you put out, you attract. If you're being your authentic self, our buzzword today, you're being your true self, you're speaking about what's really important to you, you're putting out the energy that you care about, that you want to get back into the world, and you're being real, you're going to get that back. If you're putting on a show and you're chasing these inauthentic goals that are for other people or to keep up with society or pressures or parents or whatever it might be, you're going to start attracting people who are attracted to those goals and that energy, which isn't your real self, rather than who you really are. And the incredible thing of how me and Courtney met was I put out my first YouTube video crying, talking about something really emotional that I had gone through the year I was in the hospital, talking about a really scary time, how fearful I was, being really raw, first time ever talking about it, therapy session on camera, crying. And she saw that and she's like, wow, this guy's different. This guy just came second in the Olympia and he's put out a video crying about his emotions going through this. That's different. I like that. And then she reached out to me. And that's what attracted to us. It was that energy of authenticity and emotion and rawness and realness that attracted us together. And that was the foundation of our relationship, of how we were going to build things going forward. So I think instead of what I was looking for, it was what I was putting out in that moment. And she was attracted to it because that's who she is. You know, when I say she's the light that lets everyone be their best selves. You know, she's the type of person where I'll go to the bathroom and come out and someone will be crying, and it'll be or the store clerk checking out her groceries is telling her about her child who X, Y, and Z and all this. I'm like, what do you, she's like, I didn't say anything. People just tell me all their stuff. I'm like, but it's beautiful. People just feel so safe and comfortable around her because she's such an amazing, loving, selfless person. It's just it's her nature, and she doesn't need to be anything other than that. It's just who she's always been. And I just love that. And I'm the protector of that energy because she gives out so much. So I try and protect her. And then in the confines of our home, she gives me the space to be myself and be my raw self of what she saw, and protects me in there.
It's so funny that if you tried to be somebody else, the person that ended up making you a better version of you wouldn't have even been interested. If you tried to put on some sort of a show, if that video hadn't been there, if you'd kept on closing down your emotions, that was the very thing that she was going to be most attracted to. I think this is one of the problems, again, with the Djokovic, Nadal, Federer way, that this is the way that you're supposed to attract. We understand what it is that women are attracted to. And I'm like, maybe on average, but you can only put on a facade for so long.
Yeah.
And
everyone's different.
Yeah, you're going to end up in a relationship with somebody that loves you for not you. And it's going to be exhausting.
Yeah. Some people might not like that version of Courtney. A lot of women might think I would be overly emotional and weak or something in that, and that's fine.
But they're not for you.
But they're not
and you're not for them.
Yeah. And I think one of the cool things I've discovered in our relationship is your ability to be a burden to your partner is important. For you to feel safe to be a burden to your partner and for them to still show up and love you. And then you're like, oh, wow, I don't need to give you anything in return. You're not expecting anything in return. I can put my burdens on you and you love me. And that makes me feel safe and love you. So when you put your burdens on me, I'll do the same. It just becomes this burning circle of love, you know? It's just, I feel like that's such an important thing, to find someone who you just feel safe being a burden to. You're not going to intentionally be a burden, but sometimes you suck, you know, sometimes you're a burden. And if you don't even feel safe being like that around your partner, you have to just withhold things from them and put on that show. You're never going to feel safe around them, and you're not going to want to be there for them as much when they're being a burden as well. You just become these two people dividing and conquering all your problems rather than taking on the world together.
I really like that idea, that here I am, not fully competent, slightly broken, in need of help. Oh, and you're still here.
Yeah.
You didn't leave.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty beautiful. In other news, this episode is brought to you by Function. I wanted a better way to track what was happening inside of my body, and that is why I partnered with Function. They run over 100 lab tests every year covering heart, hormones, nutrients, thyroid, and even detecting 50 types of cancer at stage one.